Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, May the 2nd, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Pascual Garza Cisneros, 90 years of age, died Thursday at his home here in Muleshoe. The funeral mass was celebrated at 11 o'clock Monday morning in the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church of Muleshoe with Father Arsenio Ridella officiating. He was born May 17, 1925, and Sabinas Hidalgo, Nuevo Leon, Mexico, to Vicente and Benita Garza Cisneros. Pascual married his wife, Guadalupe, in 1948. He was a farmer here in Muleshoe area. Pascual Cisneros was preceded in death by his son, Paul Jr., his parents, Senor and Senora Vicente Cisneros, 3 brothers and 1 sister. Survivors include his wife, Guadalupe, of the home here in Muleshoe, 4 sons, Johnny Cisneros and his wife, Maria, of Muleshoe, Raymond Cisneros and his wife, Ramona, of Amarillo, Rudy Cisneros and his wife, Natalie, and Steve Cisneros and his wife, Christy, all of Lubbock. 2 daughters, Mary Ann Dominguez and her husband, Julian, of Muleshoe, and Benita Zaratushi and her husband, Toby, of Portales. Also, there are 3 sisters, 1 brother, 41 grandchildren, 72 great-grandchildren, and 7 great-great-grandchildren surviving Pascual Garza Cisneros. You can go online to send sympathy messages to the Cisneros family at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please remember Guadalupe and all of the Cisneros family in your prayers. The memorial service for Mike Pugh, 77, of Muleshoe, will be this Saturday afternoon at May the 7th at 1 o'clock in the Trinity Christian Center Church. Lunch will be served for the Pugh family at 11:30. Please remember all of the Pugh family in your prayers, especially his daughter, Deborah Smith of Muleshoe, and his 3 grandsons. Shirley Jones Chapman, 68 years of age, formerly of Muleshoe, died last Tuesday in the nursing home in Salina, Texas. Shirley Jones was born and reared here in Muleshoe. She is survived by a brother, James Roy Jones of Houston, formerly of Muleshoe, who worked for years at White's Cashway grocery store here on Main Street for Thurman White, and later had James Roy's Meat Market in Muleshoe. Shirley Jones' funeral services were held graveside at 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon in Collinsville Cemetery. She was buried next to her great-grandparents. She went to school here in Muleshoe and moved from Muleshoe in 1968. Shirley Jones was born October the 9th, 1947 in Amherst to Roy and Minnie Lorraine Gore Jones. She is survived in this area by Mary Monter of Muleshoe. She was married to Shirley's late brother, Joe Dan Jones. Also, a niece, Mary Jo Jones, lives in Clovis. Survivors are her son, William Chapman of Florida, 2 daughters, Julia Logan of Van Alstyne, Texas, and Tammy Howard of Arkansas, a brother, James Roy Jones of Muleshoe, and a sister, Judy Ondeck of California, both formerly of Muleshoe. Judy was a kind-hearted lady, a single mom who reared her 3 children by herself. She was a medical assistant in Sherman. She also is survived by a cousin, Gerald Gore of San Antonio, formerly of Muleshoe, and Joyce Locke of Weatherford, and a nephew, Danny Ray Jones of San Antonio. Please remember all of the family of Shirley Jones Chapman, 68 years of age, who was born and reared here in our community and area. And please remember especially her children and her brother and sister in your prayers. It's cold. It's winter again in Muleshoe on this week, beginning at least. The high in Muleshoe on Sunday was 43 degrees and the low was 36. But the low on Saturday was 34 degrees. And at 7 o'clock on Monday morning, it was 36 degrees. We did receive 5/100ths of an inch of drizzle here in Muleshoe, and we take every drop of rain that we can get. In the last couple of days, we have gotten 13/100ths of an inch of moisture by the way of rainfall, and we are grateful for that. 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications now brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5 area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 area 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. As Mom mentioned, cold day here in the Muleshoe area on Sunday. We got 5/100ths of an inch of rain here at Channel 6. The Mesonet site 2 miles south of town got 4/100ths of an inch of rain. We'll stay a little bit below normal temperatures today, but slowly as the week moves on, we'll warm up. Mostly sunny today on Monday, high near 64 degrees, north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, partly cloudy tonight, low around 37. Tomorrow on Tuesday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high near 72 degrees, south-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low around 42. Wednesday, sunny, high near 77 degrees, west-northwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Clear Wednesday night, low around 46. Sunny on Thursday, high near 83 degrees, south winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 54. Friday, mostly sunny, high near 85 degrees, south winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 53. Then slight chances of rain for our weekend. But repeating for today on Monday, mostly sunny, high near 64 degrees, north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, partly cloudy tonight with a low around 37 and calm winds. Tuesday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high near 72 degrees, partly cloudy Tuesday night, low around 42. 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The Muleshoe High School graduating class of 1961 will have a 55th reunion here in Muleshoe in September, according to Margaret Hamilton. Early voting is going on now here in the city election of Muleshoe, and on Tuesday, May the 3rd, will be the last day to vote early. On the ballot in District 2 for councilmen are Donald Phelps and Austin Bammert. Now, if you live in District 2 and are a registered voter in the city of Muleshoe, then you are eligible to vote on that election for either Austin Bammert or Donald Phelps. Election day is this Saturday, and it is going to be 7 in the morning till 7 at night, and you vote only at City Hall. If you want to vote early on Monday, you can vote 8 to 5 at City Hall, but there are extended hours on Tuesday, the last day to vote early, and that's 7 to 7 on this Tuesday, May the 3rd, the last day to vote in the city election of Muleshoe. Also, for everyone who is a qualified registered voter in the city limits of Muleshoe, you can vote on the reauthorization of the local sales and use tax in the city of Muleshoe at the rate of 1/4% to continue providing revenue for maintenance and repair of the municipal streets. The tax expires on the 4th anniversary of the date of this election unless the imposition of the tax is reauthorized. Now, please do not get this election that we're voting now early on confused with the May 24th runoff congressional district in the 19th area. The runoff election is May 24th, and you vote for either Arrington or Robertson in that election. The early voting in the congressional election starts May the 16th and will run through the 20th, and that will be at the Bailey County Courthouse that you vote early in the county clerk's office on the second floor. The Al-Anon family groups meet every Monday night at 7 o'clock in the Children's Library of the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe. Please use the south door on West Avenue F and West 2nd Street to enter the church. The library is the first door on your right as you enter the church. Al-Anon is for family and friends of alcoholics and or drug addicts. We'll be back with more Muletrain news, and we'll tell you about the Clunchies gift to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated. You'll also want to know the results from the Lady Mule softball game and about a Muleshoe man being named Teacher of the Year in Bovina.
Libby Liao and Angelica Toscano want you to join them at Liao's Mexican food restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. Come and eat anything from quesadillas to grilled cheese and the best hamburgers in town, open every day of the week. I especially like the bean and cheese burritos. I have traveled throughout Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado and never eaten at a better Mexican food restaurant than the original Liao's. This is Julia Reynolds, and I know that the original Liao's is the best.
In this edition edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where the First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515, announcing First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC.
Headquarters for Mother's Day gifts is Frying Cox, right here at home in Muleshoe at 401 South 1st Street. They're open every day except Sunday from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening. They have gorgeous hanging baskets for Mother's Day, picture frames and candles and unique candle holders, also wall hangings and useful kitchen items galore, blenders and toasters and cards. Also, they have beautiful flowers for Mother's Yard. Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street, has alyssum, petunias, vinca, zinnias, impatiens, coleus, marigolds, geraniums, hibiscus, purslane, and don't forget their gorgeous hanging baskets. Also, they have new vegetables in at Frying Cox just in time for Mother's Day. Frying Cox is Mother's Day headquarters in Muleshoe and our entire area at 401 South 1st Street. Jason and Brandy Klodge of the Enochs area won from the Monsanto Fund the America Farmers Grow Communities Award. The Clonchies donated their winnings of $2,500 to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated, which provides daily meals for 40 local residents. Judy Kaufman, new director of Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated, accepted the donation gratefully. She is pictured on Channel 6 online and on the screen with the Clonch children. Trenton, 15, Trayson, 13, and Paisley, 4 years of age. Monsanto Fund will give $3 million to rural communities in 2016. This is not the first year the Clonch family has donated their winnings from Monsanto to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated. The Lady Mules softball team on Friday won their first game over Childress at Hermely. Lady Mules 15, Childress 4. And Saturday they won their second game. Lady Mules 14, Childress 2. And so our Lady Mules softball team are by-district champs. Friday and Saturday of this week, now they will take on in the area Kermit. Kermit beat Brownfield to advance from their by-district. Kermit is 3-5 and 4th place in their district, and the Lady Mules are second from our district, and they're 4-2. The Mules baseball team will play in by-district Friday and Saturday, and they will play at Lockney River Road. Be sure and back your Lady Mules and your Muleshoe Mules teams and wear your black and white this weekend and go to the games. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, they are giving the STAR tests at Muleshoe High School. Algebra 1 is taking the STAR test on Monday, biology on Tuesday, and history for the United States of America on Wednesday. So please, if you have a student taking the STAR test, be sure and encourage them and give them extra hugs when they go off to school. And don't forget, A good, nutritious breakfast is very, very important, and plenty of sleep during the STAR testing period. Dick Chitwood of Muleshoe, who for 13 years has taught in the Bovina school system at Bovina High School in the science department, was named Teacher of the Year in Bovina by the Bovina Chamber of Commerce. Dick was born in El Paso, and his father was stationed there at El Paso at the time of his birth. He has one sister, Pat, and they both grew up and were educated at Lasbuddy School System. He graduated from Lasbuddy High School in 1962. His parents were the late Mr. and Mrs. D. Chitwood. And we are so excited to recognize Dick Chitwood as the Bovina Teacher of the Year. He went to Texas A&M, where he graduated with a degree in ag economics and was part of the Army Corps of Cadets there at A&M. He received his master's degree in ag economics from Texas Tech University, where he also met his wife, Sandy. He was stationed in Fort Lee, Virginia for a year before going overseas to Vietnam, and he also received his pilot's license while at Fort Lee, Virginia. Dick Chitwood moved to Muleshoe in August of 1970 and became a farmer and rancher. He was a vegetable seed consultant for several years and taught at Lubbock Christian University part-time, then decided he would like to try teaching while continuing to farm. He got his master's in education at LCU and his teaching certificate in composite science. He began teaching science classes in Bovina 13 years ago, and 100% of his students passed the STAR test, and that is quite a wonderful accomplishment. His principal, who presented the award at the Bovina Chamber of Commerce, recently said, "I can tell you that he has been asked to do many things and always does so willingly them. He works hard and makes his students work hard to ensure their successes. He is a teacher that students respect and other teachers look up to also. He enjoys teaching, farming, geology, and his 3 grandchildren, Haley Chitwood, Zach, and Evan Duncan. And they are the apple of his eye. Of course, his wife, Sandy Chitwood, teaches at Muleshoe High School, and he has 2 children, Doug and Chitwood and Kristen Duncan, both Muleshoe High School graduates. Congratulations to you, Dick Chitwood, who is the Bovina Teacher of the Year, named by the Bovina Chamber of Commerce. We want to say a happy birthday this week to Felipe Miramontes, Bruce Bruns, and also Willie Coleman, Linnell Skaggs. And by the way, Linnell also has been the Teacher of the Year over in Bovina, and also another wonderful lady, Margaret Durbin, taught for years in the speech department at Bovina High School. Happy birthday to Landon Black, Martine Gregory. Also, a big congratulations on your wedding anniversary to Miss Raymond Davenport, Lee and Misty Angeli Shaw and Bruce and Patty Hartline. Happy birthday on May the 3rd to Lindsay Field Kitchens, Suzanne Messenger King, Elizabeth Isaac, Alice Lyles, Ronnie Logston, Johnny Horn, and everyone who's celebrating a birthday or anniversary this week. Well, this is going to be so nice. Next Saturday afternoon, little Reed Markle, who has terminal cancer, he's only a year old, is going to be honored with a carnival right in his grandparents, David and Terry Markle's backyard. They're going to set up bouncy houses and face painting booth. There'll be a clown there and the whole works, all for little Reed Markle, his family, and his big brother and his friends. He's too young for Make-A-Wish Foundation. You have to be 2.5 there. And so the Lubbock Cancer Society is bringing this carnival to Muleshoe just for Reed Markle. And please remember this dear little boy and his family all in your prayers. Muleshoe High School speech and debate teams will serve an enchilada dinner Tuesday evening from 5 to 7 at the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ. Tickets are on sale at the door or now for $8. They'll serve 2 chicken enchiladas, beans, rice, and dessert. You can call 806-272-7303, 806-566-6672, or 575-693-2889, and they will deliver at no extra charge to your home or your place of business. All money goes to the Muleshoe High School speech and debate teams. And this is an enchilada dinner served Tuesday, 5 to 7 at the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ for $8 per plate. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just a jiffy. Stay tuned, please.
BK Boutique has the perfect Mother's Day gifts, gift certificates, $25, $50, $100 gift certificates, and don't forget they have the Merle Norman Cosmetics in store as well. Their spring fashions are in. Perfect Mother's Day gifts at BK Boutique, 200 East 21st Street, is gift certificates for Mother's Day this Sunday. They are closed every Monday at BK Boutique, but they're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m., and Saturday, 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Their spring collection is in now, and they have Mother's Day gift certificates at BK Boutique, 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. 2 weeks to go home following a hospital stay. Recover close to home at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center with the Swing Bed Program. It's for Medicare patients discharged from Muleshoe or any other hospital following an acute illness, injury, or surgery, but still need time and physical therapy to heal and strengthen before going home. Call Lucy Garcia, RN at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 806-272-4524 to see if you or your loved one qualifies for the Swing Bed Program at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street, 806-272-4524.
I just have to say congratulations one more time to 2 Watson Junior High School 6th grade students. They are Genesis Vasquez and Avian Garza. They have been named to the Texas Choir Directors Association State Elementary Honor Choir and will perform in San Antonio in July. They only take 130 students from across the state of Texas in this prestigious choir. They'll be there 3 days rehearsing, and then for the Texas Choir Directors Association Conference, they will perform the last day. The First Baptist Church members will have their annual Operation Inasmuch, and Operation Inasmuch will be conducted Saturday morning from 8 until noon. They'll start eating breakfast before 8 o'clock and then go out throughout our community to help people, making cards, doing carpentry work, chainsaw work, flower planting at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. They'll have a kitchen team. They'll work with Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated. There'll be nursing home singing and visitation and sewing, window cleaning at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex, and yard work that is being done Saturday morning by the members of the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe and Operation In As Much. That is a wonderful project. The new officers of the Beta Sigma Phi chapters in Muleshoe will be installed this month for 2016-17. The Zeta Rho president will be Anita Black, Vice President Judy Wilbanks, Recording Secretary Pat Young, Corresponding Secretary and Treasurer Vicki Black, and City Council Representatives Alice Lyles and Melba King. The Xi Omicron Xi president will be Char Phillips, Vice President Linda Wood, Cadence Weaver, the Secretary, Treasurer Judy Davenport, and the City Council representatives will be Brenna Birch and Val McCamish. And the City Council Beta Sigma Phi officers who were reelected are President Alice Lyles, Vice President Melba King, Secretary Treasurer Brenna Birch, and Social Coordinator Val McCamish. In our bargain basement, we have for sale 3-burner gas grill. It's in good condition for $125. Call 806-272-7674. Leave a message on the answering machine if no one is at home. That's for sale, a 3-burner gas grill, good condition, for $125. Call 806-272-7674 here in Muleshoe. Johnny Gonzalez wants to buy a portable basketball goal that he can put on his driveway. Call Johnny at 806-518-2012. For sale, an Amana refrigerator, 20 cubic inches, 2 doors. It has the freezer above with frost-free. It's off-white in good condition. See at 307 West Avenue K here in Muleshoe. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center this week, on Tuesday, they'll serve beef stroganoff, mixed vegetables, whole wheat rolls, and a winter fruit cup with your choice of drink. Wednesday, chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, pumpkin squares, and your drink. Thursday, chicken fajitas, refried beans, white rice, tossed vegetable salad, whole wheat tortillas, and ambrosia with your drink. Friday, you can have a choice of either fish or chicken strips with green peas, tossed vegetable salad, whole wheat rolls, and tropical fruit mix, and you always have a choice of drinks. On our prayer list, please remember the family of Barbara Hall, 75, of Muleshoe. She was the mother of Cindy Magby, also of Muleshoe. Remember 10-year-old Hannah Simmons' family and Esther Gonzalez, 55, of San Antonio, formerly of Muleshoe. The Colton and Michelle Hill family who lost their home completely in a fire recently out in the Lasbuddy area. And don't forget, there is a fund set up for them at the Muleshoe State Bank. The families of 48-year-old Ishmael Ojeda and his 3-year-old son, David Ojeda, who were killed recently in a train wreck near Amherst and Sudan on the railroad track, and also injured in that same wreck, Alicia Molina, 47 years of age. Remember Clyde Vaughn of Tulia, the father of Debbie Hutto of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, and Mrs. Monty Lavelle's mother, 84-year-old Mary Walker of Carlsbad. Remember Joe Bledsoe of Farwell, who's been in our Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Joe Copley, Angie Castillo, Suzanne McCrae, Debbie and Roy Lovelady, David Crittenden, who is in boot camp, and he is the son of Cody and Marlia Crittenden, and the grandson of Marilyn and Reagan Cox, all of Temple and all formerly of Muleshoe. Joseph and Janie Carpenter, Vicki Garner, who's home recuperating from her hip surgery, and Jinx Myers, also at home now, we're glad to report. Remember John Snell and Brenna Birch, Mary Jo Burge, and Margaret Adams, Colson Clark, the grandson of Miss Gary Clark of Muleshoe, Diane Brunson and her husband David. And David told me yesterday that Diane is slowly recuperating from her hip and elbow surgeries. Also remember Larry Thornton, still in Dallas, and he is in rehab now after having a heart transplant on Valentine's Day. Corlin and Jean Paul Jarman and Wayne and Joe Pearson of Nazareth, formerly of Muleshoe, Cleo and Ruby Ward, and Jerry and Bill Savuto of McCamey, formerly of Muleshoe, all in our thoughts and prayers. We want to say congratulations to the new Mr. and Mrs. Bo Henry. He, of course, is the son of David and Belinda Head of Muleshoe, and he grew up here, a graduate of 2000 Muleshoe High School, and he serves in our United States Air Force, and is stationed right now over in Clovis at Cannon Air Force Base, and they were married on Saturday in Dripping Springs, Texas, down in the Austin Hill Country. And more congratulations to the new Mr. and Miss Michael Hastings on their marriage the end of April. Of course, the bride is the former Amy Markle, who grew up here in Muleshoe and a Muleshoe High School graduate. Amy is the daughter of Mr. and Miss David Markle of Muleshoe.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News Program, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News Program on Channel 6 on the cable system. Also find it free of charge on demand anytime you want to listen to it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. The Permian Basin has a new football team. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They are owned by the members that they serve. You can call them 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoyed the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
The University of Texas of the Permian Basin in Odessa opened its doors in 1973. Since then, some folks have wondered when the school would get a football team. Well, it has finally happened. Coach Justin Carrigan has the job of starting the team from scratch.
The most important part was just recruiting the players. So we had to get out and beat the bushes and hit the ground running. So as soon as I took the job, I hired 2 more guys on with me, and we started recruiting and we started building our team one by one.
Where are the players from?
Most of them are all over the state of Texas. We have a couple guys from California, 3 from Samoa, but most of the guys are from within the state of Texas. A great handful of them from throughout the Permian Basin, but we go as far west as El Paso to as far east as Marshall, down south into Galveston, Corpus, Houston. We're all over.
Coach, what's your football background?
I came here from Tarleton State. I was the offensive coordinator there. I was there for 5 years. Part of that, I was at UTEP for a year, Midwestern State for 4, and I played at Angelo State.
What teams will the UTPB Falcons play?
We're going to be in the Lone Star Conference. So we'll be playing West Texas A&M, Eastern New Mexico, Angelo State, Tarleton State, Midwestern State, Texas A&M Kingsville, Texas A&M Commerce, Western New Mexico, and Oklahoma Panhandle State, and I hope I didn't leave anybody out.
The school has very few football facilities.
We do have a practice field. It's not a full 100 yards, so we only have one upright out there. We have a turf field coming and getting ready to start construction on that. It'll also get doubled as a soccer game field.
Right now, there's a good buy on season tickets, $50, and there are 7 home games. The first one is September 3rd.
We're hopeful that we'll have 18,000 Falcons strong in Ratliff Stadium on September 3rd, and we're looking forward to getting in there, and we play Sol Ross to open up.
Spring practice is underway now.
So it's just more about getting a little bit bigger, faster, stronger, trying to develop them more physically, trying to get our guys going full speed within our offensive and defensive schemes. After that, we'll have a spring football game on April 8th. After that, we're in the summertime and getting ready for September.
Justin Carrigan, coach of the UTPB Football Falcons, so far undefeated. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.